Good morning, good evening, or depending on your time zone, good afternoon. Papa Boris here, playing some more Slice and Dice. Let's go back to hard, go back to basic, and see what we got. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is a fun one. Okay, so we've got shield response. When monsters take damage, they get a shield, so if you're not killing it, each time you hit it and don't kill it, it gets a shield. That is very scary, I've never tried it. This one means that you cannot reroll your top and bottom sides. I might try this. It really just kind of depends on what heroes you have. Like if you get, for example, cantrips on the top and bottom like some heroes have, this completely renders that useless. It makes the sorcerer, one of my favorite wizard classes, useless because they've got these cantrips, so you roll the cantrip once and you can't keep rolling. This is tough. We use burst a lot. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just bad. This seems like a way worse than tier 4 curse, but I guess they're all pretty bad. We're gonna try this. So tiny enemies get +2 pips to all sides. This makes them devastating and it makes some of the early fights really scary, but later in the game there aren't that many tiny enemies, so it's a really front-loaded curse. Like if you can just survive the early game, even if it means, you know, dying a whole bunch of times, then you may be in the clear for later. Okay, let's protect the Dying Initiate with the Ruffian, because the Ruffian doesn't really have that much great stuff anyways. And then we'll try to roll for better mana. Well, we didn't. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I'll keep the 2 damage from the Thief. And I'll still keep both of these shields because I want to protect the Thief with this big shield so I can kill the Thorn. And then this is only a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a blank. This, though, there's a 1 in 50 chance of rolling not mana. So we'll keep the mana there. We'll re-roll that. And we got the blank, so there we go. I'm being punished for my insolence. Let's do this, that. And honestly, this is not bad. We got 2 little enemies left. They are both hitting super hard, but I just need 4 damage. And I'm good to go. Okay, so there's burst and there's the damage. Perfect. There were a bunch of different ways to do that there. Okay, well, I do love the Glacia. I love this weaken. It lets you counter some low pip enemy attacks that are really devastating. I am a huge fan of this, which adds more weaken to a burst. The whirl is fun. You can get synergy if you can up the damage on these cleave/all enemy type things. That's really effective. And then there's a 3 damage side. I guess it's just a matter of who I'm replacing. The Initiate's fine. This is a really fun spell. Unless you turn, as long as you have 2 or more blanks, you can generate mana like crazy. Oh man, it's a tough one. Let's try the whirl. Normally I would take the Glacia, but I'm feeling frisky, so let's grab whirl. Let's see what we can do. We'll be on the lookout for opportunities to raise that damage. Okay, so we'll take the growing mana. We'll take some guarding, and I'll keep your mana because half of your sides are mana, but the other half aren't. I guess, should I take this? It's fine. I don't want to roll into something worse. And then we got a blank. Okay, so unfortunately only 1 blank means gather doesn't do anything. This is a little bit uncomfortable. So if I do this and then burst this rat, can I save it? Okay, yep, that's good enough for me. The defender's obviously looking a little tired there. Getting killed by a cleave is very depressing. So we'll keep the mana, we'll keep the growing mana. And can I kill you? What is this? I've got a burst here, so 2, 3, 4. A little risky to keep this. All right, we'll try it, see what happens. See if the Thief can roll some damage. It did, okay, great. So now we can do this, that, and the other thing. So the defender is saved. Whirl's getting chomped, but that's fine. He can take it. And then we just need 4 damage, keeping in mind that this one has to be dealt individually. This is it, right? We got burst, and we got click, and you're dead. Change of heart, what are we? Replace heal self, heal sides with basic shield sides retaining their original pips and keywords. Interesting. So it makes your healing front-loaded. And that means you can use it in the first turn, but it means if someone gets damaged, you can't heal them back. It's very interesting for a tier 1 item. What are you? Revert all changes to left side. So this one's kind of a tech piece. If you get an item that does something bad to the left side, but something good somewhere else, you can revert it back. These are both very, very interesting. This would make these shield 1 cleanses, which is actually fine. Let's try this. That seems very solid for a tier 1 item. You could also do it... Nope, that's the only healing I have. Okay. All right, we have 4 bees here along with this boar. So these bees are hitting super hard because of the curse. So we're gonna be on the back foot. Now, do I risk doing this? I think so. I think it means that, you know, I'll definitely keep the protection. It means that if I can get, you know, any other damage, then I can finish those bees off. Okay, we got a little lucky here. I got that 1 mana off the cantrip, which is huge because now I can gather and actually generate mana this way. We'll do this. Yeah, that was not smart because I'm gonna be bursting these bees. Let's see, we'll protect the person taking the most damage. Who's hitting you? I'd like to keep the bees who are suiciding, although it doesn't really make you know what, this is dumb. We're just gonna kill that bee and we're gonna kill that one. Nope, not that one. Yes, this is awkward. I messed up. I shouldn't have kept this. That didn't really accomplish anything. So we're definitely gathering. What are you? Heal 1, that doesn't actually help. So there's a bee suiciding on orange, red, and yellow. Honestly, all it is I need to kill the ones. Why are you still dying? Oh, because you're gray. Oh, you're getting killed by the boar. Okay, we got there, everybody. We got there. We need to save the defender from the boar, and then we need to kill the bees who are suiciding against the thief and acolyte. It was really inefficient because this did basically nothing and I wasn't able to use the bees' suicide to kill them off. But if I get lucky and roll that again, or the cleave, which I have a 50-50 shot of on any given roll, then I can kill off both these bees. Now I'm passing up 3 damage to do it. Is that smart? Seems like it's probably not smart. I will try once. And we got a blank. Now I could keep the mana and keep both blanks and gather. You're doing 2 damage to blue and to orange, and they can handle it. You know what? This is fine. I'm just gonna take the guaranteed thing here. Feels bad, but it works. All the bees are dead. We just have this boar. We should be able to handle a single boar. Now we're just looking for damage. Damage. Okay, we got enough to render the boar's attack null and do 3 damage, which I guess is a win. Okay, the thief is dying here, but I just need 3 damage. There's 1, 2, 3. So burst and then click. Okay, I don't get the trapper. Don't know what's up with this card, this hero. I just don't like him. So we'll take in the vampire. Fine with the vampire. This is a little of a weird spell, but you got a lot of mana like a wizard, which I like, and then we got healing. Now, unfortunately, I don't think this item is gonna work very well because it takes off the damage there, so that doesn't seem very smart. So this item is doing nothing at the moment, but then again, the other one would have also been doing nothing. Bramble's this annoying enemy that makes all sides single use, and we need to kill the rat because the rat does lots of damage. We got 3 damage, perfect. And then do I need to protect you? I have no cleanse anymore, which is a little annoying. So you're just gonna be eating some poison here. Do I need to do this? No, because the rat's dead. I'm gonna fish for damage off the defender. There's your 1 damage side, great. So we do that. And then we just hope to kill it before we run out of dice sides. Okay, the thief is dying to 2 damage followed by poison. I think this is, well, actually 2, 4, yes, this is enough. With the mana that I already had, we get up to 6. Don't really get this. I mean, going all in on the left side seems aggressive. This is not the most amazing side, but it's fine. There are characters that have blanks on the 2 right side. I don't have them here, but it is a strict upgrade for the defender, upgrading 1 shield into 2 shield growth and mana that I might roll sometimes. Okay, this should be a normal fight because these are not small enemies, right? Yeah, they're just doing 1 poison as usual. We'll keep the mana. Do I keep this to save the initiate with? Sure, you are the defender after all. And that's some good damage. Okay, so we'll gather up our mana here, and what? Kill the snake killing the mage? That 3 damage on the whirl, I have to admit, was extremely helpful. And then we can pass here. There's no need to rush anything at the moment. All we have to do is do 5 damage, kill the snake, and the goblin runs away. This is honestly, like, probably literally easier than the fights that we had in the early game because these are not small enemies. So I just have to kill 2 snakes. Oh, my love, the gambler. Oh, my. But you got to take the armor. If you're not taking the armor here, then what are you doing with your life? So the armorer has this, the buff thing, which of course is very good when you have AoE. I mean, if you're taking the whirl and you're not taking the armorer, then what exactly are you doing with your life? Now we do have this, which now is, it is actually a strict upgrade for the initiate. So it replaces this mana with a shield, but then it replaces a blank with a mana. So I still have a mana, except it's a growing mana instead of single use, and I also have a growing shield. Yes, I didn't notice that, but that is a strict upgrade. Okay, so this fight, remember the ogres get +1 to all pips every time you trigger one of these HP. So what we're trying to do here is kill off the militia, ideally by getting 5 shield against whoever it's attacking. So we can, that's 2 shield. This is 3 shield. This is 4 if you use it on yourself. But we could try, there's really, you're weird. You only have that would actually work. I could try to get the growth. Okay, so thief, obviously you gotta keep that. But everything else, I'm gonna try to get better. We have enough, right? Yeah, we have enough. So I'm just gonna be done. I don't wanna risk anything. Wait, no, no. I do need to stop here because this is 1, this is 2. Whoopsie, hold on, I'm being silly. These are cleave shields. I might as well protect the thief. So this is 2, 4, and then I need 1 more. Militia runs, and then we can hit the ogre without triggering that. That's perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. No damage to the party, enemy killed, and then this enemy perfectly weakened. Okay, great. Well, now we just need to pile the damage on. Yeah, 3 damage heavy, but that's great when there is only 1 enemy. And then I'm not gonna roll trying to get a 3 damage thing. Oh my goodness, this is really, wow. This is some fantastic luck. Okay. Juice. Add self-cleanse to the left side. Like cleanse, but hits me instead of the target. Okay. Now, I know that works weirdly. Like, I don't think if you're not targeting somebody, like, it needs to be a targeted thing on the left side. Like, if I put it on the thief, will it, like, attack an enemy and cleanse you? Like, if you put it on a weapon in general, is that gonna work? Scalpel, +1 pip. You know, I love this. It's probably bad, but I'm gonna take it. It's only for red heroes, but it gives +1 pip to any side that deals damage. I mean, that just seems pretty good. So we're just gonna do that. And then this thing, still useless. Okay, moving on. Remember, the blind runs away if you don't damage any enemies, so there is, you know, a world where you can keep that as a consideration of, like, let me just damage nothing. But I don't know if that's the world that I live in. It's gonna be hard. It is gonna be very, very difficult to protect this initiate. Basically, if I could one-shot the shade, but I can't, because I have a 3 damage side, I can make it 4, and then the shade gets hit and goes invulnerable. I could do 4 damage to this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 3, but that still wouldn't protect it. Yeah, I think that the initiate is gonna die. Oh, I did roll 4 shield here. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, but there's not enough. There's not enough mana for me to get the bursts that I would need, and I didn't get any other shields. Well, shoot. Okay, so we are going to do you so we can hit you for 2 next time and kill you off. And then I suppose I'm gonna try to focus down the blind because the Slimer spawns a Slimelet, so I might as well do that later. Okay, not thrilled about losing a hero on the first turn, but I need 2 damage, which I don't have here, so this is a little scary. Okay, got damage, and then actually I can upgrade, oh, this is, okay, we're just gonna keep this. So the idea is I upgrade the cleave to do 2, then I can kill the blind and the shade. Horp, everyone's alive. Now we just kill the Slimer. And then the Slimelet runs. Terrific. All right, Evoker. I do love the Evoker. This is a really fun spell. The Spellblade's kind of just weird. A lot of these 1 pip things, you get a spell on the orange side of things. Yeah, let's just take the Evoker. I think, yeah, this is still an upgrade. Replacing 1 mana with a mana growth and then replacing a blank with a shield. It just kind of shifts things around, but it's still an upgrade. And now we have this drop spell. All right, Slime Queen makes Slimers, and then the Slimers make Slimelets. And the Slimelets have +2 pips to all their sides. So it's a little frisky. Do I keep this big defense? What else would I be getting? I mean, yeah, I think I just keep the big defense. That seems good. Do I keep this? No, let's try to get mana with you. All right, now with 1 roll left and 2 blank sides, we're gonna keep that. Okay, we're gonna kill off the Slimelet. They are a little scarier than usual since they do have, you know, all that extra pippage. Now, with this boss, what I like to do is create a Slimer and then kill it, and then create another Slimer and kill it, kind of just taking that methodical approach. You have 7, perfect. So I can actually hit the Slimer with this heavy side. And then 3 damage, of course, is a keep. So Thief trying to roll some damage, and we got the damage. Okay, terrific. That was a fantastic roll. So we are going to whack you. And then, how do we do this? I don't think there's an efficient way. I think we can do this and burst, and we are still wasting a damage to kill the Slimelet. But, I mean, there is a world where I burst the Slimelet and then hit the Slime Queen, triggering the next Slimer. But no, let's just keep the mana, be more flexible for next round, see what she rolls. She's rolling the same spot, which is exactly what I was not hoping for, because this means that the Armor and Thief are both in danger. Okay, well, we can save the Thief with this, so it feels weird keeping shield on my Evoker. I can burst to save the Armorer. So yeah, I suppose we just go for damage. I can like shield the whirl and do 2 damage. Seems fine. Okay, that's good. So what I'm gonna do is trigger the spawn, then upgrade this. We can do that, and then finish off the Slime Queen. Oh, hey, well that's great. I guess I didn't need this then. Well, I have a reroll left, so I might as well roll this to see if I can get something useful. And if not, it's not the end of the world. Okay, well, look at that. So, same deal then as before. Trigger, upgrade the AoE, whack, shoot, and then we play this just so that we get the growth. And now we're, well, a bit of a banged up, but mostly full squad up against a single Slimer. I'll just take the mana there, that's fine. And then, oh boy, that's good stuff. So we damage, kill, and I didn't even need that mana to kill off the Slimelet. Don't really get the Demon's Eye, don't really get it, don't want it. And then we have Soup. Replace shield shield sides with heal and shield sides, retaining their original pips and other keywords. I don't want random 2-tier items, and I hate this Demon Eye, so we're gonna take this, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna be using it. So I could do this, so it becomes a cleave, heal, and shield 1. Now, putting on the armor really screws everything up because it gets rid of these buff sides. Yeah, I don't think I can do that, and then that doesn't do anything. I could do it here, hold on. What if I did this? So now we have a healed and shield 2 growth. Yeah, that's better. It's better than what it was. It's not something I would like have actively sought out, but it's also fine. Alrighty, so we have the quartz, which die if you get them to exactly here, and then the bones do splash damage when they die to their neighbors. I could keep both of these, and then I will actually still not protect the Thief. Okay, so let's not do that. I'll keep the mana. This is good for hitting a quartz. Alright. I'm hoping that this all damage approach can actually kill off enough stuff that I survive. So I need to kill something that does yellow and kill something else that does orange. Okay, well, let's suppose that I were to just be dumb and let's burst the bones twice. Do you guys, are you considered small? These seem like a lot of damage. Are you guys small enemies? Are you benefiting from the curse? Okay, now, it's awkward. If I do 3 damage to the quartz, I cannot, oh, I can just kill it though. Okay, yep. Oh, there's actually another way here. If I do this, and then 3 damage to this quartz, then it dies. And then my whirl is saved. Okay, now because I have to, I can only hit the highest HP enemy with this, so I have to hit the quartz first with this. Then, oh, what am I doing? I mean, I could just kill the bones I could just kill the quartz, right? I could just do this. Right. Now, it's inefficient. But, it's fine. I'm fine with it. And then, what? We just hit that one? I think this should be okay, because now if I hit this bones, it splashes and kills that one, and I just need to not die to the quartz. And the quartz attacking blue, so perfect. Okay, great. Now I just need to kill this bones, which is a little weird. Well, okay, I could upgrade this, and that will actually do it. Because killing this one, even though it's inefficient, if I do 2 damage to this one, the splash from this one kills it off. Okay, so now these bones are dead. I don't need any healing or anything. I just am looking for damage. Okay, well, that is damage. Oh, yeah, you're not going to do much because you're weakened. And then I guess we'll do healing and growth, even though I don't need it because I said I didn't need it. Oops. Well, anyways, that. Blarp. And, oh, the 1 damage is perfect. Actually, 3 would have also worked. Ah, I can get rid of all this junk and get a random tier 4. The problem is I actually like this. So we are going to decline that. Okay, well, we got some interesting choices here. I do like the rogue. I'm a big fan of poison, and of course cantrips are fun. However, I might take the ranger because I have the armor and I can buff all these cleave sides. Yeah, we'll take the ranger. I think it's more synergistic with what I currently have. This is still not useful. Okay. So these snipers are small enemies and they are gonna have massive attacks. Just massive. Now, I do have a way to deal a damage to 2 of them. And if I could get the buffing on the armor, which is a 1 in 3 chance per die roll, then I'm in business. Now I'm gonna keep the mana because I can drop to kill that sniper. So this is really just all about rolling that buff. Oh, it was there! It was there for a second! Okay, well, we gotta go for it. I mean, we're committed at this point. Didn't happen. Okay, so I think the vampire's gonna bite it. Tragically, I didn't get any mana for the drop. So it's a little sad, but we can do this. I'll protect the armorer because the vampire just decided to take all the attacks today. And we do what? We do this to make sure that we trigger the ghost. Actually, I think what I'd rather do is this. This still triggers the ghost, and as long as I can get any mana off of my evoker, then I can drop kill the sniper. Man, that vampire had no chance. Luckily, the vampire does have a self-heal side, so the vampire, you know, of all the characters, can get back to it, you know. All right, this is good. We can now drop to kill that sniper and cleave to kill these, so we're in fantastic shape. The evoker is gonna be totally fine. There's the upgrade side. And then the ranger just rolled a blank all the time. Okay, well, so now we, what? We target, oh, this is a melee attack. Oh, so I cannot target these 2 snipers with it. Well, let's see what happens here. Are you dying? Oh no, you're only dying because you're being targeted by both. You can handle 1 sniper shot. Okay, it's a little clumsy that we have to go an extra round, but that's fine. Reroll armor, no thanks. That's pretty vital to my interests. Add 2 pips to all shield sides if there are 4 or more monsters. Well, that will often not be the case. Add guilt and +1 pip to all damage sides. So I'm not a super big fan of either of these, because a lot of the time there's just not gonna be 4 or more monsters. I would rather it had been like if there are 3 or fewer monsters, so you get through the tough part of the early part of the fight, and then, man, it's conditional because this is a shield side. So if we do get a fight with like a bunch of little enemies, it would be nice to have this be +2, and then I can upgrade one of my cleaving things. This is interesting. I could put it on the whirl and just have built-in 2 damage cleaves that I just am not allowed to kill anybody with. Or I could put it on the vampire and have the vampire deal 4 damage. That again, the vampire is not allowed to kill anybody with. It's interesting. It's really, I mean, I could do it to the ranger. The ranger has like all damage, so it's a little scary saying, well, you're not allowed to kill stuff. Man, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Let's grab this. I could be wrong about it, but we'll see what happens. So the Wiz is the guy hanging in the back doing awful stuff. Luckily, I think it should be okay because we have all the range damage in the world. In fact, I'm gonna just keep this and then we can stun it right now. We'll keep the growth heal and the protection, and then should I keep the mana or fish for that? Yeah, I can reroll. I mean, if I don't get anything good, okay, I rolled a blank. I really shouldn't have done that, apparently. But we can at least stun Mr. Wiz. So this is just the Banshee attack, and I guess all that armor on the vampire ended up helping. Okay, now the Wiz is doing 4 damage and a weaken. Let's see, this is fine. That's fine. You know what, let's just keep everything. It's okay. No one's dying, there's no urgency here. The Wiz isn't quite dead, and I didn't get mana for drop to kill off the Wiz, but I mean, on the other hand, look at this, it doesn't really matter. Oh, you're running away, congratulations. Okay, well, we got Stalwart. This is a rough one because I do want these cleanses, but I am giving up the Armorer to do it, and that means that we're left playing with these 2 characters that have AoEs. I'm gonna take the Leader. So the Leader has an Armorer side, so I can upgrade the Ranger sides with it. And I can also put this on the Leader. Oh, that's dumb. I mean, that's just dumb though, right? I mean, why have the Leader have a conditional thing on its 1 shield side when you have 5 shield sides on the armor that are all conditional? Okay, so moving on. We do have 4 enemies here, so for the time being, the Armorer does have +2 to their shield sides. And these bones are apparently considered small enemies. Okay, well, the bonus ain't gonna last for long because we're gonna one-shot a bone. And this is awkward because that, well, that would be better on a cleave, but 3 damage doesn't kill these bones off exactly. So I think we're gonna just keep this to negate that big chomp attack and actually try to get something different with the Leader. This is just 2 damage. I'm not gonna want anyone else to have this side. And we got a blank. All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and one-shot the bones. Borp. Nope, wrong. First you shield when you're getting the +2, and then you one-shot the bones. And then I think we just drop to kill that bones. Hold on. I probably one-shotted the wrong bones. Should one-shot that one, because then I can drop that one while it's at full HP. Yes, this is the way. Okay. Chomp. This is actually pretty good. Only the vampire is damaged. And the poison cleave is not hitting the vampire, so this looks a little scary, but the bones is actually gonna die for sure. Should I keep this? Sure, let's keep it. All right, well, we can kill the bones off with that. And then we can protect the vampire, keep some mana. Aha! This doesn't exactly help very much. Well, here's what I'll do. We'll buff the Ranger like that, and then this I can use on this one, because it is a shield side, so I can, like, get a bunch of healing on the vampire. Now, I don't have any cleanses. There's a problem in Papa Boris Town, which is no cleanse. We're kind of all in on damaging everything to death. You, I guess, should save the Evoker. And, I mean, I could fish for the 2 damage side, but I could also get a blank. Yeah, it's underwhelming, but we'll just keep the 1 for sure damage. All right, now we have 7 mana, so we can drop and drop. Note that drop is more efficient than burst, because it deals 4 damage for 3 mana. Burst, you'd have to spend 4 damage to do, or 4 minutes to do 4 damage. All right, we'll keep this. I'm sure somebody will have something, and even if it is just that, that's fine. I suppose we'll keep that to shield yourself. That's just 2 damage, and that's growing mana. Okay, well, given that that's what happened, I suppose we are going to copy, oops, not that. We're gonna copy the growth. Oh, and then you die. Hey! All right, can I get something good, please? Copy left side onto middle side, interesting. Oh yes, there's some good applications for that. Right here, that's really good. That doubles my odds of getting the engage damage. Now this shield 1 single use perma boost, so it gives a shield and it perma boosts the target +1. Now there is a bit of wackiness you could do with this, which is that if your shield sides are buffed, which I have a thing that conditionally buffs my shield sides, this can become a perma boost 3. But that's gonna be difficult to fish for because I have to roll this and I have to do it while there are still 4 more enemies out. We'll take the braids. This is totally fine. So now we have an extra one of those sides, so that means I have a 1 in 3 chance with every roll that I can shoot down one of these snipers, which of course is really useful because these snipers have +2 damage. Okay, that was not it. If I got the double armor side, I would keep this, but I didn't. Again, I didn't get either of my armor sides. Oh, Lord. All right, we gotta try to do it. Then I rolled the armor, but no, okay, actually it didn't matter. It was only a single armor thing. Okay, I have a feeling that this leader is dead. I mean, oh, we can drop to kill a sniper. Oh, that's huge. Oh my God, that was gigantic. All right, now we'll do that. And I think I'll just blow the sword side. I have no cleanse, so once something is petrified, it's petrified for good. This ranger is really feeling the hurt of that poison. Aha, we can now kill the sniper with this. And then the question is, the basilisk is not attacking the ranger, so once the sniper dies, the ranger's fine. I don't think I need to keep that. I guess I'll keep it. I mean, you're mostly just shield sides. Oh, that is super effective, and it doesn't even get petrified because it is ranged. Oh, and also because you're dead. All right, do I want to do extra monsters? Jesus Christ. War Chief, all monsters +1 pip to all sides. So now I do get a decent item. All mana gain with side to sides that have exactly 1 pip. Well, I don't exactly have a whole lot of those. No, just decline. Just decline, always, always decline. Always decline. All right, so Shaman gives us healing and cleanse in a spell, though not on the abilities. I could also change those healing sides to basic shield sides with the keywords. So I could have a basic shield 10, basic shield that gives +5 max HP, which is irrelevant because no one ever is gonna heal you. And then this, ooh, this becomes a shield 2 mana gain too. I mean, it's something I could do. And then we actually have a cleanse. Or I could get the assassin, which is just a better ranger. Because there's these. Now there is that whole copy left side onto the middle side thing. Yeah, this is not a I mean, it's great. It's kind of okay because I would have 2 4 damage sides, but I would miss out on the opportunity for putting poison on an enemy. Actually, this is a really difficult choice. I feel bad giving up the ranger's cleaves because they combo so well with the leader's buff and the armorer's buff. Okay, we'll try the shaman. So we're not using, oh, actually the scalpel still works. You still have this one side. Okay, that's cool. And then do we do this for shield and mana gain, but no more healing? I mean, I feel like I should probably hang on to the healing. I could be wrong. We'll try it. Okay, well, let's see. So we'll keep 4 damage. Start growing some mana. This seems good because the leader's getting whomped and I'm obviously not killing anything here. Do I try to fish for the 2 extra damage? I could roll a blank, that would be bad. We got there. Alrighty, well, so let's see. We're definitely doing this. And the question is, do I go for the Cyclops or Spiker first? Let's go for the Cyclops first, and then we can focus on the Spiker, because every time we hit the Spiker with a non-ranged attack, the Spiker deals 2 damage back. Actually, I'm gonna be a little greedy. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get it back and do that. Actually, that's dumb. What am I doing? No. We're gonna do this, that to stun it, and then we can get this back, and then grow it again. God, like we damn near killed the Cyclops there. Okay, this was a good first turn. Because now we can finish off the Cyclops. The Spiker is one-shotting my Evoker. Oh, if only this were a shield. Okay, so now we are going to finish off the Cyclops. Keep mana. Now you, I guess I should, nah, I'll keep the mana. Trying to go for the shield seems a little risky. And then the armor just needs to get some shielding going here. It's not happening. Worst case, I can always burst twice, so I will try this again. Hey, look at that. All right, so we do this. That's the only one who can get healed. We do 4 damage to you. I guess we'll burst you and do 3 damage to you. Is that dumb? That's gotta be dumb. It's inefficient, but I think this makes more sense, even though it wastes the damage, because now I can drop on the Spiker. Okay, that was fine. This party, I don't know if it's strong enough to take it all the way to the end, but it was really strong in this fight. Now we can just finish you off. Barp. All right, Sharp Wit, a legendary side here. Replace mana and mana gain sides with basic damage, and then it triples. So you can sacrifice your mana generation for lots of basic damage. So that would be this. It would be just 6 damage. Or I could, you know, do this. There's a weird double combo I could do, which is if I put this on somebody and that item, then the growth mana becomes a 3 damage growth. It's weird, but maybe. The main issue is having enough items to do it with. Okay, let me take a look. What's the other item? Broadsword. Okay, so just 4 damage down the middle. That's tempting. I could put it on the leader. I'm giving up this weird thing with the duplicate, but then it just be a bunch of 4 damage sides. Those are both very tempting. Obviously, I'm not getting 3 random tier 2s. Oh, I love Sharp Wit. Let's think. If I Sharp Wit this, it becomes 2, and if I keep this on, it becomes 3. It becomes 9 damage. I think I'm gonna just do this, but I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm not gonna just nullify all my mana gain. But I think if I'm not mistaken, if I do it in this order, this is 7 damage. How do we figure here? So it turns into 6. Oh, I see. The +1 is after it triple. That actually does make sense, right? That makes sense. Now, if I do it in the opposite order, that's worse, because then it's only 6. Okay, so we switch these. It's 7. I got a 7 damage side in exchange for 2 heal, 2 mana. That seems fine. I mean, we could go crazy. What is this? This is, all right, so that's not super essential. If I do it here, I have 9, 6, and 3 with growth, but I have no mana generation. Okay, so we're gonna take the more limited approach. All right, Hydra needs to be hit 5 times in 1 turn to be killed. I don't know if I can do that easily. I actually could do it very easily if I roll the duplicate side here. All right, so we'll keep that. That does most of the damage to a snake. I need to really think about this. So this would allow me to do what? I could like make a 5 shield cleave. I could have this do 8 damage, so basically one-shotting these snakes, which isn't that impressive considering I can already do 4 out of 5 damage with them. I could make this do 4 heal and 4 armor. Man, that's a tough one. I think we'll keep that. I think I'm gonna... 3 doesn't quite save you. But as long as I kill... Oh, I see. So you're dying because of the Hydra and the blind, but I really want to kill the snakes because the snakes are the ones doing poison. That was a tough roll decision. I'm not sure I made the correct one. All right, we're going to try it this way. So I will buff you, and with your big shield, you can save the Evoker. Then we'll pick a snake and kill it. I suppose we'll do the one hitting the Ranger. And then we can burst it to death. Then we'll get most of the damage on the other snake. Now, there was a world where I could have maybe ganged up on the Hydra, but I'd prefer to do that later. Right, you're getting whomped, but you just rolled your 7 damage. So that one-shots the blind. This can kill the snake. This can repeat that, and then you can save. I think it's actually fine. So we one-shot here. We shoot that, which is a bit inefficient, but fine. We repeat 7 damage on the Hydra. We save you, we keep the mana. And with some stored mana, it's easier to burst twice, so then we just need 3 attacks from the other characters to do the 5 attack to the Hydra thing. So this puts us 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. We just need an attack of any kind. Oh, yeah, boy. Attack or mana would have done the job. As it is, we're 1 short. Okay, so now we need to focus on saving everybody. Well, it's a little uncomfortable because I actually cannot. This still leaves the leader dying. Oh my god, okay. So now I think we just have no choice. Let me ritual to get the poison off. And okay, it isn't the end of the world. We might just end up killing the Hydra, quote unquote, fairly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And to be fair, the Shaman and Armorer don't actually have that many, you know, damage sides. So it wasn't that unlikely that I failed, but that's fine. Reroll Armorer, no thanks. Okay, Warlock. Don't get it. Don't want it. Now, that Sharp Wit item, it retains their keywords. Okay, so that would be Suicide, because it would keep the Pain keyword. Yeah, we're just taking Venom. It gives me a Cleanse, which I lack. I could copy, so I have 2 of these sides. That's very aggressive. That is extremely aggressive. I don't want to lose the big shield side. Do I want to lose this duplicate side? Yeah, sure, let's try it. So the archer needs to get dropped on or get hit with range damage. It's a very dangerous enemy. We're just gonna kill it right now. And then I guess I'll keep a growth shield to save the leader. 3 damage is fine. And this, do I do this? This doesn't really accomplish much. It's just basically 1 extra damage and a shield. All right, we'll keep a cleave shield. So we kill the archer. We save you, we take some damage off you guys. 2 poison, this is where I wish I had weaken effects. Now Ritual does cleanse too. Am I going to just whittle away the slate? Yeah, I think so. Hold on, there's a different world here. There's a different way to do this. We should really just drop kill the archer, because that allows us, instead of shooting the archer with this poison, we can shoot the slate with the poison, which just gets it down a little quicker. Now that did use my mana for the turn, and it means I didn't ritual away the poison, but let's see what the Troll King does. We might be able to ritual next time. All right, so let's keep a heal, and this can be very flexible. That only hits the Troll King, so I'm not super interested in it. Cleanse, fine. And a heal shield. All right, this is fine. So we can now cleanse you, do that again, cleanse you, or I guess cleanse you because you have the room for it. Oh, you're still dying. Okay, so we're gonna cleanse you, block, heal some more. Oh, what's the one problem with this plan? I did no damage. Well, this is okay because the slate is still ticking away. So there was some progress made. And now we can kill off the cleanse. And you're doing a 5 damage cleave to the middle 3. Okay. Here is where I don't think I need to go keeping this. You know what? Let's do it one more time. Let's heal up the armorer and put a big cleave shield on these. And then the slate will just die. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, with the growth shield, I'm fine. Okay, rolled a blank, which is unfortunate. I really hope that that was a correct statement, because if that was an incorrect statement, I'm gonna be really sad. So we buff the cleave shield, we hit everybody here, and yes, that saves it. So I guess I'm gonna use the cleanse. Even though the armor has the most HP, we're just gonna get rid of the poison. We're gonna pass here. Man, that first turn, putting poison on the slate, that was a really significant optimization, because without that, the slate wouldn't have died all these turns. I just passed the time cleaning, or healing. So the Venom and Leader are dying. I can save one with a heal. I do need something a little better to save the other one. This is not it, unfortunately. Well, it's not your job to shield, so we're just gonna put the damage on, but... Okay, I think I probably screwed this up, because if I hadn't rolled this shield, I would have lost a unit. But as it is, we can heal you, counter the Troll King's regeneration. Note they have regen 2, so that is countered by the 2 poison. God, stop hitting! Actually, there was no good place for him to be hitting. He was gonna be putting in some work no matter what. Okay, so this can be a ritual which saves the leader. We just need some help here. Well, let's see, that's a 2 shield. So that, oh man, this is a 1 shield. Okay, we're gonna try this. I have a reroll left. If I ritual here, you guys are all still dying. Oh no, the leader's not dying. Leader's not dying. Okay, this is fine, because it means I can actually armor do this move, which is weird, and then we could do that for the 2 shield, and then this is gonna be now 4 damage and 4 poison, and then 7 damage, and no one dies, and you die of poison with 3 characters at 1 HP. Good times. What are you? 3 to incoming healing and shields. I mean, that's fine. Air it to all mana. Oh yeah, I like this. So every mana gain side gets +1 every turn. So these just grow over time. Now, do I want that on you? Oh, right, that's kind of a combo. Yep, I don't think this can go anywhere because here it gets rid of my buff stuff. This I could still put here though, right, as long as I put it in the correct order. So this will grow every turn and grow when it's used, and then this, unfortunately, is now not useful. Got these weird items. Heal, self-heal with basic shields, and then this is shield, self-shield with heal and shield. Okay. All right, looking scary. Shockingly, no one is dying. That's just insane. So, do I keep this? I think I'll keep it. Surely someone will have something good. No one has anything good right now, but surely... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well... I really need the Venom to actually roll some damage. They failed. I don't want Cleanse. Do I want this? I'd rather roll 7 damage, but I only have 1 roll left. Honestly, the healing is wasted. So I'm really taking a 1 in 3 shot of getting damage. Fine, I'll keep the protection. Well, I guess I'll keep a Cleave Shield. I really hope the Evoker gets some mana or something. All right, nothing happened. Well, we're going to shoot at the Caw. So, because the Caw hides after getting hit, that'll help it die sooner, and then we'll repeat this. It's a little bit aggressive, and we'll also shoot at one of these Fanatics. And then we're going to just put some shields on. So now my party's gonna be pretty banged up. I was really hoping to get some better stuff there. The Wisp summoned 2 bones, because the Wisp is a small enemy, so instead of summoning 1, it summoned 2, and they also have +2 pips to all their sides. I really biffed this up. Oh my god. I should have absolutely killed that Wisp. Well, that may have been a run-ending error. We'll see what happens here. I do have a Cleave Shield and a heal. And that. Alright, well, okay. So we're gonna heal the person with the most missing HP. That might actually be incorrect, because if I heal there and then I cleave there, that saves everybody. Now you are dying by 5, and all I have to deal with it is this. So who's hitting yellow? The bones for 6. That would actually save you if I could kill you. All right, fine. So we'll shoot at the bones, and then we'll burst the bones. And then we can bring that back. And let's also shoot at these bones so that they die. So the party is very banged up, but 3 enemies are dropping off here to self-damage and poison. So, I mean, I might be able to hold on here. It's not impossible. I'm not super surprised everybody's dying, but what can you do? All right, so we've got 3 mana with growth. I think I'm gonna cleanse this and use it without pain. We'll keep you know what? Let's just do this. So this is not the most impressive thing, but the Wisp is just healing itself, which I'm okay with. What we can do is we can drop kill that bones, cleanse away your pain, and what? Heal, and then just repeat the heal? So this is actually not the most impressive, but that's fine. It's just a heal 1 and a cleave, completely fine. And now you're dead. So we have a very big Wisp, a very chonky Wisp who's summoning 3 bones. So we just need to come up with a bunch of damage. So there's damage. There's this. Okay, yeah, we're done. This was huge. Double drop, and I also had that damage there. Alrighty, well, we got an upgrade. Do I take the Weaver? Lots of mana and dodge. And this is fine. You know what? I'm going to take it. I still just don't want to get rid of my buff sides on the armor. There is a consideration for this, because this would get +2 like at the beginning. So it would deal 4 damage with this item. And that would be a way to kill the zombies. But the zombie also dies to drop. But I lose drop. It gets replaced with crush, which only does 3 damage. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think, much as it pains me to say it, I think this might be the correct play. I haven't exactly been using those buff sides very much anyways. Yeah, I think I ought to take this. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So now these repel for 4. And then do I wanna do this? No, because that means I don't have the repel effect anymore. And then this is not, well, does that count as a healing side? It does not, okay. All right, I can actually do this, hold on. I can make this a shield 3 cleanse instead of a heal 3 cleanse. It's hard to say which is better, but this would make it usable in the first turn. All right, we'll try that. I could be wrong about that. Hold on, what if I do both of them? Oh, interesting. So now this is a heal 3, shield 3 cleanse, which is better than the 3 heal cleanse it began with. All right, so I only had to spend 2 items, both my item slots, to upgrade one side, but I guess I should have had that on the whole time. All right, so this is exactly what I was looking for. Targeting my shaman, that actually kills both zombies. And that means that Wiz is then hiding in the back. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna waste that side on the basilisk. I mean, I might as well. This I wanna hang on to because I'd rather get some venom going with my bow shots to make this better before I just throw it away on the basilisk for a measly poison. Okay, so we target the shaman. Both zombies die because they got hit for 4 damage. It does kind of suck that Wiz is dropping 2 bones because those are, oh, I messed up. I killed his protector. I could have stunned it. So I'm just making this unnecessarily more complicated now. That's very foolish. All right, well, I guess I will keep this because it is a damage, so that kills a bone. And then we get 3 mana and the repel. All right, so here, what is the situation? Both bones are targeting you. Okay, so you do that. Then I can just kill one and kill the other one, and then you're stunned, and we can drop. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Oh my god, this is a very difficult choice. So HP is just good, and just slapping a ton of HP on someone is never a bad thing. You can just, bam, the leader now has 19 HP. Shaman, yeah, the items are kind of important, but Keeper has 20 HP, like that's really good. Now this, of course, is super tempting. It's what I always want to take, and I'm pretty sure it's usually not that good of a decision compared to just giving somebody a butt ton of HP. So I could take off this combo from the Venom, keep this a heal 3, not a heal and shield 3 cleanse, and then make these do 4 damage and 4 poison. It's probably, and then also rolling for a tier 10 item is also significant because of course you could roll a tier 8 and that's sad, but the 8s are pretty good too. And the 10s are incredible. I'm gonna just take what is probably the worst choice that was available there. And then do I want to make this a shield 3 cleanse? I think probably not, because these guys aren't gonna be doing status effects. That crush spell would have actually been really good. It would kill both snipers. As it is, drop can maybe kill one of them if I get the mana. And okay, this can kill the other one. And I guess I'll keep that to reuse either the mana or the thing, and I suppose I can just hit this for 4 damage. Okay, yeah, this is all fine. Wait, are you killing, what is this, 7? No, the Evoker can survive that. These snipers are both dead. I could put this on the Evoker just to give it 3 shield, but that seems a little tepid. Well, should have done it. All right, so we shoot one, we repeat, and we shoot the other one. We do this, we hit this for 4, and we'll save the mana. So everyone's really banged up here, but I can kill off the Shade now, and then the Hydra just needs a bunch of whack. So what's the Hydra doing? Okay, this is 5. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just burst this Shade, put a bunch of poison on the Hydra, and then focus on saving everybody. So this is 2 shield, I'll just keep it for that reason. Okay, let's give it a shot. I think if I shield, no, if I do this and then this, then once I burst the Shade, that saves it there, and then there. Okay, great. So now we just need to damage the Hydra 5 times or kill it, honestly, at this point. Either way works. Damage, damage. I think this actually might already be enough. Damage. Okay, this is definitely enough now. Oh, it's just dead. It's just dead. I'm just killing these the whole time. All right, we got a pause. I'll be right back.